Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Fawwaz Rizky. Today, I will present to you my morphology and phonology midterm project. Part 1, Pre and Bone Morpheme. What is a morpheme? Morpheme is the smallest unit of language that has meaning. Words can be made of one morpheme or more than one morpheme. For example, the word cat has one morpheme. The word cats has two morphemes, cat and us. So, when we study morphemes, we study how words are formed. Next is type of morpheme. Morphemes are divided into two categories. In the first, pre-morphemes. In the second is bone morpheme. And the first is free morpheme. A free morpheme is a morpheme that can stand alone and has meaning by itself. It doesn't need to attach to another word. These words already have meaning even when they stand alone. For the example, the word is book, type is free, and the reason is can stand alone. Next word is friend, type is free, and the reason is meaningful without change. And the word is happy, type is free, and the reason does not need an affix. The next word is run. Type is free, and the reason is has meaning independently. And last word is water. Type is free, and the reason is works as a complete verb. And the second is bone morpheme. Bone morpheme is a morpheme that cannot stand alone. It must be attached to a free morpheme to have meaning. Bone morphemes are usually prefix and suffix, such as, ere, re, an, and in. For the example, the bone morpheme is as. Example word is books, and the meaning or function is plural form. And next bone morpheme is ere. The example word is walk, and the meaning or function is past tense. And the morpheme is re. If the example word is rewrite, and the meaning or function is repeat or again. The next bone morpheme is un. The example is unhappy, and the meaning or function is negative or not. The last bone morpheme is ing. The example word is running, and the meaning or function is ongoing action. Next, part 2, case study. Sentence: I unlike going to crowded places, but my friend likes them. The first morpheme identification. The word is I, morpheme is I, and the type is free. Next word is unlike. Morpheme is un plus like, and the type is bone plus free. And the next word is growing. Morpheme is go plus ing, and the type is free plus bone. The next word is two. Morpheme is two, and the type is free. The next word is crowded. The morpheme is crowd plus ed, and the type is free plus bone. The next word is places. The morpheme is place plus s, and the type is free plus bone. The next word is but. The morpheme is but, and the type is free. The next word is my. Morpheme is my, and the type is free. The next word is friend. The morpheme is friend, and the type is free. The next word is likes. The morpheme is like plus s, and the type is free plus bone. And the last word is them. Morpheme is them, and the type is free. 2. Classification. Free morphemes. I, like, go, to, crowded, crow, place, but, my, friend, and them. And bone morpheme is an, in, ed, as, or plural, and less as third singular. Next, 3. Explanation. Prefix an and suffix s. An is a derivational prefix. It changes meaning like to unlike or opposite meaning. Next, s is plural to places. It doesn't change word class. Only number to inflectional. And the last S is third person singular, like, likes, to likes. It's mark, tense, or grammatical agreement to inflectional. And the last theoretical support. The first morphological theory one. Aronoff and Pudeman, 2020. Morphology, derivational morphemes form new words by altering meaning or grammatical category, contributing to the expansion of the lexicon. And the morphological theory 2 is Weber 2016. Morphology, inflectional morphemes do not create new words but indicate grammatical features such as number, tense, and agreement within a sentence. Next, case 2. 1. Identify morpheme type. The first word is management, and the type of affix is man, and the morpheme type is derivational. The next word is talking, and the type of affix is in, and the morpheme type is inflectional. The next pair is hopeful. The type of affix is full. And the morpheme type is derivational. And the last pair is play. The type of affix is ed, and the morpheme type is inflectional. Next, two, explanation. Derivational morphemes like man and full create new words or classes or verb to noun or adjective. Next, inflection. Next is inflectional morpheme like ed and in to change tense or aspect but keep same word class. Um, for the example, the word is manage to management. The word class change is verb to noun, and the meaning change is act of managing. And the word is talk to talking. The word class change is verb to verb or progressive, and the meaning change currently doing. The next word is hope to hopeful. The word class change is verb to adjective, and the meaning change is full of hope. The last word is play to play. The word class change is verb to verb or past tense, and the meaning change is action completed. 3. Morphological 3. For the example, management. Management is noun. Um, manage is verb plus man is derivational. Um, in the last theoretical support, the first derivational process change the word class or meaning of a base word. Aronoff and Friedman 2020 derivational morphology involves creating new lexical items by adding affix that alter meaning or grammatical category. In the inflectional process express grammatical relation without changing the word category. Haspel made 2021. Inflectional morphology modifies words to indicate grammatical features such as tense, number, or agreement without producing new words. Next, case study 3. 1. In the first is when cannot be explained by regular morphological rules because it is not formed by adding edit to go. Instead, when comes from a completely different old verb or when, whose replace the past form of go. So the past tense of go is suppletion, which means it use a different rule, not a regular affix rule. In the second is suppletion when a word's inflected form comes from a different root. Example: go to when, good to better, be to am or is, or are, or was, or were. And three is suppletive forms are stored in the mental lexicon as spirit words because there is no rule linking their forms. The brain simply memorizes pairs like go into when and connects them by meaning, not by structure. And the last is has permit 2020 suppletion occurs when an implicit form of a word is derived from an entirely different stem. Blevin's 2016 suppletive forms are stored as distinct lexical items in the mental lexicon. Next, case study 4. 1. In the first is morpheme decomposition. The first word is greenhouse, and the morpheme is green plus house. The next word is blackboard. The morpheme is black plus board. And the next word is smartphone, and the morpheme is smart plus phone. And the last word is pickpocket, and the morpheme is pick plus pocket. Next two is endocentric versus exocentric. Um, the first compound is greenhouse. The type is endocentric, and the explanation is a type of house. The next compound is blackboard. The type is endocentric, and the explanation is a type of board. And the next compound is smartphone. The type is endocentric, and the explanation is a type of phone. And the last compound is pickpocket. The type is exocentric, and the explanation is refers to a person, not a pocket. Next three is how meaning is formed. In endocentric compounds, the second word or head gives the main category like house or bore and pawn, while the first word modifies it. In the exocentric compounds, the meaning is figurative, so the meaning is outside the literal combination, like pickpocket, thief. The next is stress pattern. English compound noun usually have primary stress on the first word, like greenhouse or compound versus greenhouse. Description. Blackboard is compound versus blackboard is description. Stress helps us to identify compounds. And last is theoretical perspective. According to Lieber, um, 2016, compounds follow the head modifier principle, where the second element functions as the semantic head, determining the word's category and meaning, explaining why greenhouse, blackboard, and smartphone are endocentric. Bisetto and Scalis, 2015, also note that compound is endocentric when its overall meaning remains within the semantic category of the head, while exocentric compounds like pickpocket show meaning that extends beyond literal interpretation. Regarding stress patterns, like uh, 2018 supports that English compound typically carry main stress on the first element, serving as a phonological signal that distinguishes compounds ordinary synthetic phrase. Next, case study 5. The first is morpheme identifies. The morpheme is "n", the type is bound or derivational, and the function is negative. The next morpheme is belief. The type is free, and the function is best meaning. The next morpheme is able. The type is bound or derivational, and the function is mixed adjective. And the last morpheme is ness. The type is bound or derivational, and the function is mixed noun. Next is morphological tree. Unbeliefness. Un plus belief or verb plus able plus ness. Next is interaction of derivational process. Um, the first is able change the verb belief into the adjective belief. Next, change the meaning to the oppositive to unbelievable. The last is next, change the adjective into a non-meaning state or condition. So unbelievness means the state of being unbelievable. And the last is theoretical support. Aronoff and Woodman 2020. Derivational affix modify both the meaning and grammatical category of a word, illustrating how belief to believable to unbelievableness. Next is Liber 2016. Word information, word formation occur in hier hierarchical or the step rather than simultaneously. which supports the layer-by-layer construction process observed in complex words like unbelievableness. Thank you. That's all from me. Thank you for attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.